So today I'm here to talk to you about some products and techniques for just when you have like 5 or 10 minutes in the morning to get ready and you just have to go but you still want to look decent. That's happened to me quite a few times lately. I find myself snoozing a lot more than I planned for, which doesn't leave me very much time to get ready. So I have some products that just kind of get the job done either kind of quickly or just make it easier. So I'll kind of get into those. So I'm going to start with face. So when I wake up in the morning, I use this pretty much every day, but I find that when I am in a rush, that Purity by Philosophy is a really good product. It's a one-step facial cleanser. So it deep cleans your pores, it eliminates makeup, which it does a really good job. It even gets rid of my hardest mascara. And it hydrates your skin a little bit too. And it cleanses, and then it also helps to kind of condition. And so I use this every day, and it's also just really good for when you want to clean your face. And sometimes I'll tone right afterwards, sometimes I won't if I'm in a rush. But I use this, and then I still do use a moisturizer, and I use my Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. And this is super quick to put on, and it kind of absorbs into your skin pretty quickly, which is nice. And so then another product is I'll just slap on a primer kind of quickly, and I'll just use Veil by Hourglass. And this also works into your skin pretty quickly. You just put it on, kind of slightly pat it in, blend it in, then you're ready for foundation. For foundation, I have fallen in love with the Marc Jacobs, what is it called? Remarkable. And I have it in color 26. And so one thing that's really nice about this is the applicator is just a little ball. So you can put 4 dots on your face and then take a brush and just quickly blend it in, and it blends in pretty quickly, and it's fuller coverage, which is nice. I'm actually wearing it today and I really like it. It's a good foundation, a little pricey but a good foundation. And then right after I add my foundation, I will go in with a little bit of concealer, and I find that the Maybelline Age Rewind concealer is a really good one. You don't need a brush for it. You can just use the little sponge applicator, and you can just pat it in, and then quickly pat it with my finger, and then I set it with my HD Makeup Forever powder. And I got this as like a free trial a while ago, and it's still like more than half full, which is pretty nice. But then I put this under eyes, and then I do a little bit all over my face just to set my face. And then I will go into I'll do a slight blush and highlighter, and I just find it really easy to grab my Manizer palette. And so then I'll just take the kind of, it's almost a little bit of a highlighty pink color, and I'll use that on my cheeks just quickly, and then I'll take that same brush, just kind of pat it off a little bit, and add some of the highlighter right to my apples. And I'm wearing both of these today, and they're very pretty shades. I get complimented on this at work a lot. And then some days, if I'm in a huge hurry, I won't even bother with this because I have decent eyebrows to begin with. But I'll just take a Brow Wiz or a brow definer from Anastasia, comb out my brows, and sometimes I'll go and outline them a little bit. I don't fill them in too much. But this is kind of if you have decent brows, you don't need to do this. But if you kind of have thin brows and you feel more comfortable filling them in, then it's a needed step. So one thing that saves a lot of time is if you're someone who wears eyeshadow every day. Just the fact that you have to use a couple different colors unless you just do one all over. I find that eyeshadow sticks are amazing. They're so quick and just can save you so much time. So I personally love the Bobbi Brown eyeshadow, their long wear cream shadow stick, and I have it in golden, pink, and dusty mauve. And they're these really beautiful colors. They both work really well together too. This one's kind of a light pinky golden color, and this one's kind of a more bronzy purpley color. They're both just gorgeous. They go on super quick. They last all day. You don't need any kind of primer. It's built in, and literally you can just go boom, 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 and you're good to go. I'm wearing these on my eye right now, and they have been on all day long. All day. I haven't need to retouch it at all. And it just literally took like 5 seconds. And you can layer them. I kind of did a little bit of the lighter color and a little bit of the darker color. So I went lighter first, then a little bit darker. Took my finger, patted it, blended it in, it was done within 30 seconds. So then for when you have to do the rest of your eyes, I find that using kind of a larger eyeshadow stick. So I personally love using, it's new. It's from the Estee Edit, which is an Estee Lauder brand, which is kind of for, like, it's supposed to be hipper and for younger people. Kendall Jenner is the spokesperson for it. So they're trying to kind of hit that younger age group. But I like using, it's called the Edgiest Kohl Shadow Stick. And it actually works really well for an eyeliner too. And it looks like this. It's like this really kind of thick point. And the cool thing is you also get a sharpener in the back. And I use this also on my eye today. You can see it made a really nice straight line. And it looks really good and it stays on really well. It stayed on all day. And this just makes it easier to do your upper. You literally just draw the line, and you're done. And if you are one of those people that you have to have eyeliner on the bottom line, I recommend using like a skinny point one, like either the Maybelline Master Precise Skinny, or there's also the Marc Jacobs Fine Liner, and just quickly doing your lower lash line. But this is kind of an optional step. And so we're almost done. We have 2 more steps left. So mascara is always important. I won't leave the house without mascara. That is the one makeup item I have to have on. So I've been using the Kevyn the Essential Mascara. I got some samples from Sephora. And I think it's a really great mascara. It gets the job really quickly. Literally, you just need 3 coats. And I put 3 coats on my eyes today, and they're super lengthy and held up really well. There are actually little fibers in here, and they stay on really well and work. I think it's really great. And then the last step is, I don't like to do a lipstick personally. I'm not great at applying it, and I think that just slapping on a lip gloss can just make it super easy. So right now I'm actually wearing, I got a little sample from Sephora, and it's the Estee Edit Flash Photo Gloss, and it's kind of this, you can kind of see that bluey tint in it. It's like a clear gloss color, but it said on the packaging that there's a slight blue hint in it, and that's supposed to make your teeth kind of look whiter and pop more. It works. But so just put on a lip gloss. It's an easy way to just add a little bit of dimension to your lips without having to do a liner, then fill it in, and then worry about during the day having it smudge or come off or having to reapply super often. Glosses are just easier when you're in a rush. So hopefully you enjoyed that video. I think these products are all kind of versatile and just make it easy to get ready quickly, which, you know, when you want to sleep in, which happens a lot, it's good to have products that kind of make your life a little bit easier. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something and find maybe a new product that you really enjoy. Thanks!